is to also add stuff on this side in case they find a break in the fence or something like that. Let's just pop that down to see what it looks like. Why is that a thing? Why is that in the game? That's so funny. Hey there, Cthulhu crew, and welcome back to some more Unturned on the GangZ server. We're back here in Moscow during turf wars. And guys, let me show you around the crib a little bit. So it has been decided that instead of setting up at the Kremlin, we're going to set up at kind of the group of 3 or so big apartment buildings that are on the very south end of our turf. And our very own Weem has come up with yet another wonderful map, which I will put on screen right now, if I remember. I might also put that on Imgur, so I can give you guys a link if you want to hold on to it for future reference. I'll double check with Weem to see if he's okay with that. But we are setting up in the N9 building, and we've got a nice view, especially if you get up on the roof. We've got a nice view of OPB, if you can call it nice. They've got their door wide freaking open. I want to go in there so bad. And especially if we get up on the roof, we've got a view of SLB right over there. So a commanding view of the connecting streets. Life is good. Now, I have started setting up, quote-unquote setting up here on the top floor. I didn't realize until afterwards that someone had set a bed up here. It just kind of like blended in with this one. So I apologize, I'm a scumbag. But I've at least been porting over a lot of my stuff. Here are some weapons. I've been getting a lot of extra knives because I'm going to be running with a knife and a Chris Gresky most of the time. I've got some of my good stuff here. This is something we go and play around with today. And then I've got quest type stuff here and just random things. A few items that we're going to work with today as well. And there's one of my beautiful babies, the Hell's Fury, and the hockey mask and all that good stuff. And then I thought it'd be kind of cool to set up little weapon racks in the shelving here to display some guns that I'm not super nervous about people looting, because some scumbags, not going to name names, but some scumbags will come by and they'll shoot these rifle racks down, even though they're metal, and they'll take the guns. So that's why I keep most of my good guns in the lockers here. So today, guys, I want to do a little bit of base fortification. I can't really say base building, because I think we're going to try to stick with the buildings themselves, unlike these other jerks. But we do want to fortify the place, get some of these bars going. I do have some fortifications from previously. And then we're also just going to do a little bit of roaming around Moscow. I haven't really shown off what the other teams are up to. And it'd be nice to do a little bit of looting around town as well to get some more supplies. So, let's get going. Alright, well, first off, I want to start using some of these wooden fortifications I have. I know the metal is better, but I want to have kind of a jumbled look and feel to at least my part of the building. So we're going to mix in some wood along with it. And I do really like being able to have a little bit of a gap. It'd be really hard for someone else to hit through here, and be a lot easier for me to shoot through here. So I like having that as an option. We could put some glass in as well. This one I'm not so concerned about because it's already kind of blocked by other stuff. So I'm going to pretty much fully close it in. Actually, yeah, I am going to fully close it in. Let's do a little bit of that action. There we go. Nice. And I do have another one left over. How many more do I have? I've got fortification, and I've got a barricade. Maybe I'll hold on to the fortification for another time. Let's hop upstairs and take a look at the roof. I'll show you guys what's going on up there. Yes, I say roof funny. Shut up. Oh, that's not ours. That must be from James, because he was screwing around in our buildings a while back. But we could get a little walkway over to that building. We do have a walkway over to this building. And we could even build out further over there if we wanted to have a better view of SLB territory. But that would be a bit of a long one. It would look cool, though. I've put up a couple sandbags that I had kicking around. So if we're shooting at people in the street, we can duck behind cover and stuff like that. And they're a pretty nice height. I don't know. Yeah, my head is kind of poking over, but people down on the street wouldn't be able to pop you in the head from their vantage point. And then we can come over here. We can get down into this building if we need to from the rooftop. And then we just have more view from over here as well. So this street right here kind of divides OPB territory and ours. So we can shoot people in the streets from our turf. I can't pop someone over there, you know, from turf to turf. But if they're pretty much anywhere in between, and especially if they're on our turf, we can pop them as we see fit. All right, I'm going to drop a barricade down right about here because I have one. I don't think putting barbed wire up here is going to do any good. I do have some of this ornamental stuff from trading with P. Rizzo on the new aircraft carrier, the Liberator. So I thought it'd be funny to put that stuff out. It'll probably get destroyed, but hey, use it or lose it, right? So let's go down to street level here and put some stuff out. Now, I had some extra barbed wire, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to put it on this side of the fence. I'm pretty sure that on the other side, we've got some spikes down in bushes. Shh, don't tell anybody. Because people might be trying to like jump over to get into our area. So I thought it would be wise to also add stuff on this side in case they find a break in the fence or something like that. Let's just pop that down to see what it looks like. Why is that a thing? Why is that in the game? That's so funny. It looks so festive. Yeah, so in case they do find a weak point, let's actually go around and look at the front. In case they find a weak point, then it'll get them on the other side as well. So I want to make sure, yeah, we have spikes right here. Oh, we've got a window wide open. Huh, I think Circaz was starting to put stuff, you know, some of these fortifications up. I wonder if he didn't finish or if that's been destroyed. Yeah, so you can see there's a bunch of spikes here. Yeah, and I do happen to have some spikes with me. We're just going to leave little presents of spikes here and there. Oh, there's some right there. So as people are kind of wandering around, maybe they'll get popped just every once in a while. I'm going to go ahead and put this fence down if I can, because I have it. Can it? Okay, it says blocked right there. I can put it right there. Let's do that. How snazzy is that? How snazzy looking is that? All right, so let's scope things out a little bit. As usual, nobody else is on when I am on, so it should be pretty straightforward. But there's always the chance that someone just logs on randomly. You never really know. So I do have to keep my wits about me. I have to keep checking. And I do have a steely wheelie on me in case I happen to come across a vehicle that catches my eye, a sweet little ride that's saying, "Cthulhu, ride me, please." What? So you never know when you might run into something good. That's why I want to keep one of those on me. I also have a Viper just in case, but I'm usually just going to run with the ChiefChirpa. I hate that freaking name. And a knife. The ChiefChirpa and the knife. Let's scope out the OPB territory here just a little bit. So they've got a bunch of like lame-o birch stuff. I don't know fortification-wise if I can take a chainsaw to that and get through or what. Oh my gosh, what is going on with their place? I'll have to look into that. I've never really been sure what can break into what. Okay, they have their own fire escape there, and they have metal. Is it clear here? They have metal hatchways, unfortunately. Oh, hey, there's some kind of ramp going on up in there. Oh, there's a police station. We need to check that out. What is going on back here? Oh, they've got some kind of... Oh, hey! Interesting, a rooftop garage. I like that. Now, they do have turrets up there, I believe, unless they've been taken out since I was on last. What the heck? I don't know if they've got a generator running or not. Yeah. But, okay, so they've got a lot of rooftop access going. Oh, they've got a little little catwalk going over to here so they can have a better view of our place. Oh, okay, I guess it ended. I didn't see it. So let's see. I want to find a nice little spot that they wouldn't think of checking, that they may be used to running through already, and then just leave a little spiky present behind for them. And then I'm going to hit the Firewatch base and hopefully be able to farm up a lot of metal. Because that is amazing. That place is amazing for metal. I guess, how about right over here where I came through? I could pop some stuff right in there. No problemo. Get dead. Get dead. Ah, I hate these guys. I'm so bad at these. I hate them. Alright, get scrapped up. I don't think there's any spikes in these yet. This seems like a prime location, right? Like, I feel like they'd run back through here. Oh, area claimed! No! They thought of it already. Wow, how far out? Seriously, how far out does it go? Area claimed, area claimed. Wow! I'm surprised that even out here, it stretches that far. Well, that's no fun! How am I supposed to troll you guys if you go and do crap like that? Wow. I am at least going to leave some spikes, like, right here, in case they happen to, like, come through to clear and just run all around all up in that building. Then maybe I'll get a little cheaty poke on them. I wonder if they come in here for food very often. Let's put one right here as well. Just because we can, because the area out here is not claimed, thankfully. Now this building here is slightly fortified. This should be OPB as well. Let's see what's going on up in here. Do they have anything of note? Anything of value? Do they have any food spawns? No. Oh, hey. I've got a caltrop sitting there. I'm assuming this is just to prevent people from getting upstairs. Interesting. It almost looks like it's a garage of sorts, but I think it's just to prevent stair access. I wonder what they're hiding up there. I wonder. You guys smell that? I think we're getting into stanky territory. Oofta! That stench carries even without a breeze. Hoo-wee! Let's go ahead and raid their fire station real quick. I struck out at the other one. There weren't any axes or clothes or helmets or anything to scrap up. This one is definitely better. It must not get raided very often because of the stench. People just kind of tend to steer clear. Anything good in the mechanic type shops? There's a mechanic. Get dead. Sometimes you can get steely wheelies and gas cans up in here. We're not seeing anything now. Let's check out the mechanic shop real quick. Do a quick check. Oops, what? Hello? I'm the only player on. I see something over there. Oh, car jack, never hurts to have one of those on hand. What the heck is going on here? A 0% lettuce on top of the yellow flare. Strange. Man, nothing on right now. Nothing on the spawn points whatsoever. Alright, but we can at least scope out the base here. There's some kind of something going on here. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but there it is. And apparently, the building is not big enough for the stanky legs. They gotta build this huge monstrosity up on top of it. Okay, so they've put a bunch of bars. I can't reach my hand through there? Come on now. Someone seems a little paranoid. There's so much metal going on up in this place. Wow. Wowie zowie. Look at all these spikes. My gosh. And all right. They are hiding something. You know, this is big enough. I wonder if my sweet little Roadkill 2 is parked in there. I wonder, that could just be big enough to be a garage. Alright, so at least from ground level, this place is pretty impregnable. We're gonna have to like take a charge to their door or try to come in from above or something. I think you can chainsaw through the wood walls, right? I don't know. Well, so I kind of struck out. Obviously, nobody at this point is just going to have their doors wide freaking open for me. But I thought I would scope stuff out and see for myself how different bases are progressing. Oh, hey, there's the gun shop. We should check that out, too. One of these days, I'll learn how to get those guys. And then I think I need to start working on fortifying my second floor a little bit better. Seriously? Nothing whatsoever. Wow. Oh, is that a water bottle? That sure is. Let's go get it. I think this is even our territory, too. That's funny. I've never noticed a food spawn from that far away. But yep, there it is. 21%. I can always heal that up with a purification tablet if I so desire, or I can just guzzle it if I am desperate enough. Interesting. Alrighty, so I'm going to see what I can do about getting some more metal, and I will get back with you guys. Alrighty. I was sitting here bopping at this with a knife for the longest time and wasn't having any luck. I borrowed Weem's chainsaw because I want to see what's going on in this building that they're trying to protect so much. Interesting. They're blocking off a room with that. They've got some lighting and stuff set up. Oh, hey, someone's setting up their base here. Oh, that's just a day pack. I got all excited when I saw that. Lots of meds, and then of course a bunch of lockers. Interesting. I wonder who would want to set up their base away from the main crew. Well, now that I've broken in, I might as well take a little something something, right? It seems to me a vaccine would be really handy because you can use those to craft the safe zone generators, right? Yeah, check that out. Just need some more metal. Cool, all right. Thank you, random jerk bag. It occurs to me that we also need to have a claim flag. I don't think we have one put down yet. So I've got the wire, the cloth, glue, and chemicals. Kind of a really weird recipe, but boom shakalaka, claim flag. Now, I don't know what kind of vertical radius this thing has. Oh, wow. Oh, hot dang, I've never realized. Wow, it actually shows a lot of space. Hoo-wee! I guess just having it kind of in the hallway here might be the best. I guess, let's put it in the corner. Blocked. Let's put it right there. I think that should have pretty good coverage. And we can even put extra doorways in the staircase here, so if people do manage to break in, they will have to blow through a lot of metal doors, so they will really have to mean it. But that claim flag should cover quite a bit, if not all of this building. And I guess that explains why I wasn't able to put freaking spikes down over by OPB. Man, that's a wider radius than I realized. That's very nice. So anyway, I think the last thing I want to do today is get some more of these iron bar fortification things built up. Let me just double check. Fair? What? Fort. Let me check what the recipe is. 6 bars. All right. Not too shabby. Let's craft up a bunch ton. I always have to be careful clicking these because the crafting recipes tend to shuffle around like so. It's super annoying. I get why it happens, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. And I think, I don't know, eventually I might want to replace this with glass just so it doesn't feel like so much of a prison, a P-Rizzo, but I'm also okay with this at the same time. It's nice and, well, fortified, I guess you could say. It works. It keeps the baddies, the stinkies, and the pussies out. I said pussies. Quit snickering. There we go. I had just enough. Beautiful. So, metal is hard to come by. I might need to make an all-metal trip out to the mines eventually, because I do want to get a bunch more of these weapon racks. I do need to kind of reorganize and put my bed somewhere else, free up some space, and just get laid out better. But there is a lot of room in here. I got my own fridge and everything. It looks like housekeeping didn't leave any food for me, but I set up my own planter up in here with all of the lettuce I will ever need. I think this will be a pretty nice room for me, and then I'm really close to really close to roof access if I need it. So I think we Negans will be pretty well set up. Oh, you know what? One thing I was thinking of doing, I have a ladder on me. It would be nice to have ladder access up to the top here as well. This is kind of janky right here, but I don't want to have it like out in front, because we would be sitting duck for someone who, I don't know, maybe trying to snipe at us. But this could be a really nice spot. If people are trying to sneak around, get into our territory, like any freaking stankies, we can smell them from a mile away, so we'll know they're coming. We can hop up here, pop, pop, pop. We can get a little bit of fortification up here too. We might even be able to do the same over there and have a couple sniper nests. So it could be a pretty good setup. Let's see if I can get down without like falling down into the alleyway. Just proof of concept. Okay, phew, we're good. So there's a look at what the other gangs are up to in case you haven't seen, and what we Negans are up to. We're going to be fortified to the teeth, and we're going to make do with the buildings we got. We're not going to have to add on like those noobs, like they don't even know how to use the buildings they've got. They've got to, I don't know, make buildings on top of buildings. We got more buildings than we know what to do with, except we do know what to do with them because we're Negans, and we're perfect, and we always have an answer for everything and know what to do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's a look at my room, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of some more GangZ Turf Wars here in Unturned. See you then.